way to be.
Let's have a Zoom sesh, or I mean Discord, I guess, just because I don't even have Zoom.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I don't have Zoom either.
But then, next thing you know, there's going to be that one guy with the shitty internet that's like pulling the rest of us down.
Eddie?
Eddie? I feel like it's always Eddie.
Something cool.
Not something funny, but, I mean, kind of cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys...
Badass.
Have you guys been watching Avatar now that they have it on Netflix?
No.
Because I know a lot of people are.
I've actually never seen that show.
You never seen
Avatar?
No.
Dude, Isaac.
Yeah?
You would love Avatar.
I feel like you would love Avatar, yeah.
I've actually seen like part of like The Legend of Korra, and I enjoyed that. I never finished
but
it. And I know everyone hates it.
Legend of Korra sucks.
Yeah.
No, I never watched Legend of Korra.
What would you guys... Because, I mean, I know you haven't seen it, Isaac, but... Whatchamacallit? I think you understand the concept of, you know, waterbender, firebender, earthbender, airbender, right? You understand how that's a thing?
No, thoroughly explain it to me.
Huh?
Thoroughly explain it to me.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
I get it.
We'll be bending shit, bro. Oh, fuck. The point is, which one would you rather be? I've always said firebender.
Dude, you're a fucking Nazi.
I think at one point in the episode, they were able to shoot fire out of their fists and kind of like fly.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So I thought that was fucking dope. But I think an airbender could probably do that too.
Yeah.
They're literally a fucking airbender.
Well, airbending's like all of them. I feel like that's cheating.
And...
Oh shit, you're right.
Airbender can like... Didn't they do the thing where like they made it so they pushed away like all the oxygen from like someone's face, so they basically like suffocated them?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, but that sounds kind of cool. I mean, not that I have plans to kill anybody. Earthbending seems fucking lame though, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I feel like earthbending is like... I don't know.
You can move rocks.
Yeah, but like I feel like you're more in tune with like the planet, and I feel like, I don't know, like you would never fear an earthquake.
They would never fear. They are the earthquake, bro.
Exactly. In Korra, doesn't the water benders become like blood benders and they like fucking kill people?
Yeah, and you can, when you're a waterbender, you could be a bloodbender and like fucking make human puppets pretty much. But it's like, I don't know, that's like the dark magic, I guess, of the fucking world.
Oh, that one girl was a bloodbender, right? I forgot her name.
Yeah, there's...
That blind girl, wasn't she a bloodbender?
Wait, what?
That blind girl? Was it Tofu?
That's
the
Toph.
earthbender.
She's an earthbender.
Toph, Tofu, what?
Tofu.
But like, she can
Even I knew
fucking...
that.
She can see stuff. Like, she's blind, but she can see stuff with her feet. Like, you know, echolocation kind of.
She's Daredevil.
On the ground.
That's badass. I think I'd rather be blind.
Sometimes I close my eyes for a really long time and then like kind of walk around my room to see if I can, you know, not stumble into shit to fight.
Sometimes I just try to fight people with my eyes closed.
I did that.
What?
Do you remember when I fought, like we wrestled, and I had like a bag over my head? It was like a Halloween party.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, I wrestled with like a bag over my head, and he couldn't beat me.
Dude, I was thinking about... Did you guys ever play those like Nicktoons games? It's like Nicktoons Unite, Nicktoons...
No.
Yeah,
Attack of the Toy Bots. Those are so cool, and those are such a good idea.
I wish we could bring back more of those like Flash games. I wish they'd make a comeback.
What Flash games?
Because weren't a lot of those games like Flash games that were used to like, I don't know exactly what Flash is, but it's like an operating system that used to make games or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, these were actually like full budgeted games for the consoles.
Oh.
Isn't a Flash game like a
computer
game on the computer?
Like
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the computer games, not like actual games.
Oh, like on Nickelodeon.com?
Yeah.
Ooh, those were fun.
Yeah, I was about to bring up like do you guys remember the Ed, and Eddie food fight game? I remember that shit.
Dude, my brother and I would always do this one. It was like an Ed and Eddie test. Like, basically ask you a bunch of questions, and you see what Ed you were. I was double D. I got double D.
Were you? I always kind of saw myself as double D.
My favorite character has always been Ed, but I guess double D is kind of more like me, I suppose.
My favorite character has also been Ed, but I just felt like I related to double D the most, not because I'm smart, just because like I had less in common with the other Eds.
I wasn't really exposed to the internet until like probably like I want to say 8th grade.
8th grade?
Yeah.
I think I was exposed to the internet at a very young age, but not really like social media kinda. Like obviously social media is like a whole other aspect of the internet, but I've always been allowed to go on the internet. And I would honestly just look up, I would always go to Google Images and just look up like pictures of Mario or like pictures of Luigi, and that was kind of just like my legacy for a bit, where that's like all I would do.
Do you still do that?
Just look at pictures of Mario?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but on Instagram kind of. But I wasn't really exposed to the internet. Probably, I mean, 6th grade, everybody had a Facebook, and I had a Facebook too, until like one day, I guess some kid was getting cyberbullied at the school, and the police literally came and talked to us.
Jesus.
And were basically telling us, you know, listen, everyone has to delete their social media. I remember they were telling us, even though that's totally not in their power,
yeah,
I was scared regardless. Just because, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I could imagine.
I was exposed to social media at a pretty young age, but eventually I got scared off of it, so I was gone for a minute. And eventually came back just because Instagram was like a rising thing, and everyone had it. So I was like, yeah, let's check this out. So I checked it out.
Yeah. I had a MySpace. And it's crazy to think about that, like, I was a part of, like, that era.
Movement.
Yeah. I honestly didn't really have much on, like, my MySpace page. I had a shit ton of, like, Pokemon stuff. I remember my background was, like, Charizard or something. And
badass.
That is pretty badass.
The only thing I really the only thing I really remember, like, I think I like reposted, or like I saw a video of like some soccer player getting hit in the balls, and that's honestly all I really remember about like MySpace. Yo, I saw this thing that honestly made me think, like, someone said they missed how like you used to just be able to say like BRB to like end a conversation.
Bruh.
And I feel like that used to be so simple, like ending a conversation online. And now like I like, it's weird to just like do that. I don't know.
It's weirder because there's people who try to prolong the conversation when there's nothing there, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest problem. If someone says something that's kind of a short response, or if I say something that's a short response, I feel that's kind of very obviously the end of the conversation. But some people just try way too hard to prolong a conversation, and they have to respond to that short response, like they feel the need to. And that's kind of the, I'm not gonna say the harder part, but I think that's where the problem stems from.
I don't know. I get where you're coming from, but I feel like not everyone thinks
Here
that
goes
way.
a fucking devil's advocate.
No.
No,
Like that's kind of like how I got my girlfriend. Or like,
Because you wouldn't stop fucking talking.
yeah, pretty kind of, yeah. But like, I don't know. Like, she would give me like a shorter like response, just because like, not because she didn't want to talk. In her case, it's just
Is
because
that
she
just
didn't
her
really know
character?
exactly what to say. And I think I would just keep going. I don't even think I realized it at the time. But she told me that like everyone you'd usually like leave her on red. And so like,
You said what?
most people would just leave her on red. And so I was one of the only people that actually like would continue to have a conversation with her.
Oh, I mean,
And
yeah,
so
I guess it's a very much a
I guess it's a situational
situation.
thing, but
yeah. I guess that's understandable.
I see that too, because I mean, there's like, I don't know, it's really rare, but there's people like I could just, you know, keep talking to, or at least there used to be, and it wouldn't be like weird if we just like would text like throughout the day without anything like that. But yeah, usually if there's like the conversation's like ending and someone sends like a short response, I'll send a short response too. And if it like keeps going after that, then it's just weird.
Like, I don't know. I don't even know if this is on topic, but how there's people that I would like to talk to a lot. Like, there's people that will talk to me, or there has been people that have talked to me, and, you know, they're feeding the conversation pretty good, I guess. They're giving me stuff to respond to, but there's just sometimes it's like, I don't know how to respond. So it's like, even though I really want to go on, I simply do not know how to go on. So I would kind of just end the conversation right there, regardless of how bad I wanted it to be prolonged, I guess.
I get that. I definitely used to be better at like texting people back, but honestly, like my biggest problem now is that like I just won't text at all. Like I won't even.
My biggest problem is that no one texts me, bro.
That
sounds sad, but
no, honestly, I no one ever texts me.
I mean, I don't expect people to text me. Like, I don't know. Like, I've talked about this. Like, I have friends like you two. I've like addressed this to both of you guys before. Like, I don't need to talk to you guys every day. I don't need to talk to you guys every year if I really didn't want to. Because I feel like, I don't know, there's a very few friends who I could go forever without talking to. And then we could just talk one day. And it's like nothing has changed. It's like I don't have to feed this fire of our friendship. Because it's like a flame that'll always like stay lit or whatever. So I don't expect you guys to text me. I don't expect anybody of that nature to text me. So what I'm saying is, don't feel bad that I'm saying fucking, you know, I don't really get text from people. But it's like, sometimes I wish I did have someone that I text throughout the day. I miss that feeling, I guess.
Me too. I look back on like a lot of old like relationships that I had with people.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel that a
And
lot.
like just friends, and like it's weird. I'm like, damn, I don't want to say it felt like a movie because that's kind of corny, but
Shit was a PowerPoint.
Yeah, it honestly it honestly did. I'm like, wow, I used to just like be able to be like, yo, what's up, wanna hang out, you know, or stuff like that. And I feel like I'm very much like just in my own space.
Did they think you
'Cause
wanted to fridge?
I honestly think so.
Jeez.
I honestly.
Yikes.
It's so weird, and I don't know. I'm not even. Shit. Like, you know.
Say it.
I don't know. Everyone at the theater just assumes I'm like gay, but you know, we talked about this. I'm not. But
say it louder.
I really, I really can't say it at the theater. Like
You
I feel
lived
really bad.
in this life
because-
for too long. Say it. You like women.
Yes.
Say it.
I like women.
I like women and I'm not ashamed. Damn, that's harsh. That was like a highlight of Lodi.
Yeah.
Honestly, Lodi's rubble now. It's trash.
You guys want to talk about Lodi? I think that might be cool.
The Clearance Clearwater Revival song. Have you ever heard that song?
I don't know, but that I figure that's like it's because a lot of like the a lot of my high school teachers who you know had were like super proud of being from Lodi, who heavily repped Lodi,
Yikes.
would always mention that like it was like the biggest achievement ever.
I was gonna say that when people brag about like the whatever they're called, Clearance Clearwater Revival, and like brag about how they made a song about Lodi. It's weird just because like I don't know, that whole song's about them being like stuck in Lodi and how their car broke down here and it was kind of shit.
It's kind of a reflection of the youth being stuck in Lodi.
Wait, do you know the story behind that song?
Yeah.
I think that was it.
No, like,
Yeah.
they weren't even in
they were
Lodi.
on. Were they not?
No, they just saw it on the, like, nearby on the map, and they thought that sounded kind of cool or whatever. And so they just
Really? Dang.
yeah.
I think I've been lied to. Someone said their car broke down in Lodi. That they're on tour.
I think that might be true to some extent, but I'm pretty sure they were like, I'm fairly certain they were not in Lodi. They saw it on the map, like, nearby. And they were like, that sounds cool.
There's a whole strain of apples named Lodi. Why haven't we talked about that enough?
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that.
No,
All
there's
I
a whole
know-
Lodi apple. I think it's like, it might be the green ones. I don't know. It's a green one. I know that much. Is that even
All
the
I
right
know
term?
is-
Strain of apples?
Yeah, that. Yeah, that should be the right term.
Lodi
They're
apple.
different breed of apple.
Oh, it's like a yellow-green.
Oh, is it? Did you just look
I
it
just
up?
looked it up, yeah.
Oh, yellow, green, whatever.
Yo, honestly,
They look kind of gross, not gonna lie.
They felt the need to like show that off, and it's like, what if Lodi apples are just like the shittiest kind of apple? you
they're
could
like
give a
fucking
grown-
shriveled and tiny.
It's like, oh, but it's called Lodi. Dude, it's not even one of the cooler holidays, bro.
Yeah,
Honestly,
really not.
What are you celebrating?
I don't like
I s-
fireworks either
I'm
that much.
s-
They scare my dog.
Fireworks are tight. I ain't gonna lie.
honestly,
Fireworks
they
are...
got shit.
Go on.
Fireworks got old for me like a long time ago. That was all I was gonna say.
I don't really care about the ones that shoot up into the sky or whatever. Make a big boom. But I like the fireworks that are just like the little fountains, I guess.
Those ones are cool.
I think those are cool just because they take, I don't know. I feel like more, just because they're this little design or whatever, I feel like more ideas were put into them just because they're easier to make and probably easier to, like, I don't know, set off, I guess. Like the ones that just be flashing or whatever, you know, like the strobe light one. I just feel like smaller fireworks are way more creative, and there's no need for like the big ones that like shoot up and light up
honestly,
the fucking sky.
Bottle rockets or whatever those ones are way more fun.
Those are
'Cause
cool.
You just deadass like shoot it. I don't know.
Bro,
Simple.
the Piccolo Petes are fucking tight, even though they're annoying as shit.
Yes, they are. I really like the smoke bombs too.
Smoke bombs are tight also. Very cool.
The ones that like have colored gas and then they fucking spin around.
Yes. That's cool. no need for like, we have progressed past the point for, we've progressed past the need for those big ass fireworks that be scaring dogs and shit.
Honestly, last year some random ass dog came into our house and I was just like chilling with him. And
I like that.
like we for real had the dog for like 3 days before we found the owner. And like I honestly didn't know what to do because I was like, this is just some fucking random ass dog, and my brother kept trying to like saying that we should keep it.
Fuck it, why not?
Their owner was probably like out at like seeing fireworks while their dog was crying.
He's the one that set off
Terrified.
the fireworks.
But yeah, I still see people talking about like, once quarantine's over, I can't wait for Halloween. I still see people saying that as if like it's going to be that soon.
Yeah,
As
like
if Halloween.
I feel like, I don't know, Halloween's probably my favorite holiday, so it's kind of harsh that, I don't know, it's gonna be, you know, cancelled. But live with it, cry about it. I don't know, I'm not gonna complain about it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're definitely like, I don't know. It's not worth to complain about something so small
But I know this much.
when there are bigger things going on.
Complaining about Halloween is a lot more valid argument than complaining about 4th of July. Halloween is much cooler.
That is true.
You know, it's like, I don't know, like, just because I think to survive, I mean, not survive, it's not that fucking harsh, but to make it through the Lodi experience, I think you need someone else. You definitely need friends to go through this. And, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things in Lodi that I did not know about until I remember in high school when I got into a relationship. I don't know, we just started going down to, like, some cooler spots in Lodi. That's how I found out more about the galleries, the art hop and shit. Point is, people need people, and I think that applies outside of Lodi too. I guess that's not just a Lodi thing.
Right. I've always kind of thought that in like general, the whole, you know, like,
You need
what's the
people
point
in
of
life.
yeah, what's the point of like life if you don't have someone to like share it with?
Yeah,
Because at that point you're just surviving.
yeah, like the whole define your existence section that happened for Unknown Space. Jake said something that was particularly stuck out to me, and he said basically how fuck his existence, he needs other people to share it with, and without them he would simply feel like he does not exist. And I don't know, that just stuck out to me because yeah, that's true.
Yo, I used to watch some weird ass like documentaries about like what would happen if humans just vanished out of nowhere. Like not even violently, like they just all disappeared.
Just got
Nice.
like, just Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet just vanished.
Yeah, I used to think about that a lot.
Did you ever, actually no, I'm not gonna talk about that, but that'd be crazy, and we wouldn't know what would be happening exactly if we would just kind of vanish. That'd fucking suck. Were you talking?
Yeah.
I did not hear a single
Oh,
word.
you want me to say it again?
Yeah, I didn't
Yes.
hear anything.
Oh.
I said interesting because you were just hella quiet for forever.
Oh, okay. I said that, like, if we vanished, like, humans would probably just, like, pop up again. Like,
I feel like eventually, even if it's not on our planet,
yeah. Or,
they
like,
just kind of pop up
I just,
eventually.
like, assuming that, like, the planet doesn't die from, like, what we've done to it.
Uh-huh.
Like, eventually, there'd be, like, I assume just like
Time resetting.
The apes would just evolve again.
I don't think I sent it on Snapchat, but I was going to send something about I was going to tweet it, how I kind of find comfort in thinking that there's definitely probably like alien life out there, and that alien life also might stay up all night, not being able to sleep, just like me.
Damn,
and I think that's kind of comforting.
That sucks. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's a nice thought, but it's like, I don't know, it's just very existential thought, I guess. I don't know, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
And honestly, I think about it too. I'm like, how many people? I know everyone's unique or whatever, but how many people out there are like super similar to like me, or like have the exact like stuff going on? Yeah, and I don't know, kind of more than that on like appearance too, because I don't know if you ever saw it, but on my old Instagram that I don't post on ever, I posted some random person that looked like exactly like me.
I remember that.
Like
I remember
I think
that.
It's so weird because they had like the same kind of glasses too that I had at the time. The only thing is like their skin was darker, and I mean you could tell it's not me, but like if someone showed that to you and said it was like an old picture of me, you would probably be like, oh yeah.
Damn, bruh.
And I think about that, like I think about what that person's doing, like if they're still like even alive. Like there's someone that just looks so much like me. I hope you do one day. One time I was in San Francisco. It was at the Cherry Blossom Festival, and some random dude.
Was I there with you?
No, it wasn't the year we went. It was the year before that. And some random dude like stopped me and was like, "Oh my god, we look exactly alike." And I looked at him and I was like, "We do not look like each other. I don't know what you're talking about."
He said twin. He said hi, twin.
Yeah, he said hi, twin. And I think about that dude too, because I'm like, what did he see in my face that like he thought resembled himself?
Was he ugly?
He was kind of ugly.
Damn.
Yeah, he was ugly.
Dude, what if you find that guy that looks like you, and you kind of like, or if you said that to him, or if someone found a picture of you, and they were like, "Look, this looks like you," and this guy's like, "Dude, this guy looks nothing like me." And it's like,
dude, fuck. If, oh my god, Isaac. I never considered that kind of.
He just gets insulted.
Fuck.
It's fucking harsh.
Not gonna lie, that changed my worldview.
I remember in elementary school, some girl was talking about like she said everybody has a twin somewhere on the earth, and we all looked at her like, you stupid. But as I've grown and as I've had these conversations that I'm having now, it's like, shit, maybe I think another me might exist out there.
Not gonna lie, one time, oh fuck, I forgot where it was at. I think it might have been when I went to see Willow Smith. There's this dude, I swore that was you.
Bruh, I've seen different people have seen different versions of me at concerts, and it's been specifically at concerts. Like my brother saw, I think it was Churches they're playing with Unknown Mortal Orchestra, and someone in Unknown Mortal Orchestra looked like me, and my brother, like as a joke, took a picture of that person in the band and posted it on his story. And he said, as a joke, he said, like, so proud of him. Like, as if he's referring to me. And I had to give that shit, like, 2 looks, because I was not fucking... I swore that was me.
Dude, the Miguel at the With Confidence concert.
Yeah, that too. What were you saying, Luis?
Didn't you post that? I remember seeing that.
Oh, there's another one though, because I was at City of Trees in Sacramento, and in the band Hot Chip, somebody in there fucking looked like me, and it was the oddest experience ever. And I told my dad, I was like, "Hey dad, look at that person, look at that guy on the synthesizer," because I don't know, he's playing a keyboard or whatever. And my dad was just like, "What?" He's like, "Look at him really close." And I just he saw me, and I mean, yeah, just those times. I guess now you're telling me Willow Smith at the Willow Smith concert.
There's a secret Tom Arganda
Society.
Wait, you remember the Drake Bell video, the music video that you were in?
Yes, that too. That looked like me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That looked like when I used to like put my hair down and shit.
Alright, I'm gonna have to stop because I heard someone get up to go to the bathroom, and I don't need them coming to get mad at me. Said I'm gonna have to like be done for tonight because I heard someone get up to go to the bathroom, and I don't need them.
I was probably gonna say I'm gonna probably be done for tonight too after we're done talking. Just because we're about to peak 2 hours.
Pause the recording.
So I'm gonna hit stop recording right now.
Okay, so this is the end of the episode. This was Luis Lua with the homies. Goodbye.